All right, welcome back, guys. So like I said, in this video we are going to be applying those blending techniques which we learned from the previous one, right? So if you can see from this image I have here, you can already differentiate and you can know that okay, we have our dark tone here, we have our light tones which is here, then we have our mid tones which are these points, these middle parts, these points. So you can see the mid tones here. The best which you can understand this is how best your drawings are going to get. So now we are going to draw a picture of an eye. That's what you see on your screen now. So we're going to draw a picture of an eye, and remember what we start with is our outline. So once you've gotten your outline, then your shading can now begin, but make sure your outline is there first. All right, so let's get on with it. Let's go on with it. So when you get there, okay, all right, now so we have our highlights. All right, so now the next thing we have to do is we're going to make sure this our outlines are bold in what charcoal pencils. Then we begin to shade. All right, so let's do that. So make sure you use charcoal pencils and make them as bold as you possibly can. I know my charcoal pencil now. Okay, sorry for that. All right, so go on. Now once you're done with this, you take your pencil, all right, so you take your brush, then blend all through. Yes. Now that you've done this, you're ready for the next phase. Now the next phase, you're going to take your charcoal powder. Take your charcoal powder. Now you're going to start with your mid tones. You look at your picture and start with your mid tones. Where do you need your mid tones? Where do you need your dark tones? Then you start blending. So you take a bit, the charcoal powder, then you start blending. And remember, charcoal is not easy to use, so you have to actually be gradual while you do your drawings. Very gradual. All right, now it may not look like much now, all right, but if we apply our dark tones now you begin to see that the drawing begins to pop. So once you apply your dark tone, just a little bit, you don't even need much, you will see how much our drawing begins to pop. Let's just blend it a bit. I'm doing this in real time so that you can see what it looks like, all right, so that it's not just all fast forwarded. You can see that this is okay, this is what it looks like, this is what you should expect when you're drawing as well, that it will take a bit of time before it can also pop as well and look realistic. Let's go to the next section. And when you've done this now, you can get a blending stump, get me, so you can blend. And for this now, for now, you don't need a brush. You need it to be as dark as possible, so you blend through. If the video is too long, you can fast forward it to wherever you need it to be. There's no rule that says you must stay all through. And now you've gotten the dark shading that you need, right? So you can now blend. Now blend upwards this way, so that you do not touch your mid-tones. Alright, so now that you're here, you pick a mono zero. Now you use a mono zero eraser. Alright, this is my easiest though. If you can't, you can use this kind of eraser if it can help you, but most preferably I prefer this. It's called precision eraser. So you draw, first of all, because of this one, you draw the patterns that you see on your eyes. So you can just draw them out this way. Now that you've done this, so you take your charcoal pencil, right, and just go through the little eyes where you can see dark dots. Alright, dark dots, so that it can look realistic, just at the middle there. And just do so all through. Alright, now that we've done this, we've got into our final process of this. Alright, so the only thing left now is just your strands of what eyelashes. So you just take your charcoal pencil. It's charcoal, so most preferably it's better to use charcoal so that it can come out and pop out properly. According to your picture though. And how you're able to draw this thing is that most times you just flake. Okay, so flake, flake, flake. And there you have it. If you're able to follow these processes, you can be able to have any kind of drawing you want, any kind of drawing you want. All right, and remember, this is just what a tutorial video. Your drawings can be far better than this if you want them to. All right, so it's been awesome drawing with you this evening, and I'm glad that you're learning so much from this. All right, so in our next video we'll be drawing something else. All right, we'll still be applying this same three method of what drawing. There's this three method of blending. We have your mid tones, your light tones, and your dark tones. So you can see, these are dark tone, these are light tone, these are mid tone, dark tone, mid tone, sorry, light tone, dark tone, mid tone. You get it right? All right, so thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, thank you.